Ranger power!
Hello everybody, I am Baltmatrix, and today it's time for some Gold Ranger power! This just arrived from the Hasbro Pulse. We have the Gold Ranger Power Ranger Lightning Collection figure. I'm sorry, specifically the Zeo Gold Ranger, the first one. Now, the one thing that I find funny about this is this figure does not come with Jason's head, but rather the first true Gold Ranger. Quick view of the box. Gold Ranger power. All right, let's open it up. Now, to get into this, I've got my trust me little knife here. There's one little piece of tape up there, and that's it. That's the only piece of tape. Then we can flip open the top, grab the figure, flip open that part, and pull it out. And as you can see, there is the Ranger, the extra head, his power staff, and some extra bits for, well, coolness. Right out of the box, there is a density to this figure that I was not expecting. This figure feels like... Okay, this figure does not feel hollow in the least bit. He feels like the plastic is straight through. There's no, missing pieces or hollowness like we've been seeing with Transformers over the past few years. This is my first Lightning Collection figure also. So, yeah, there's that. Also, I'm shocked at the posability. We'll get into that here in a second. I'm really impressed here. One weird thing is, though, the head is really kind of just oddly proportioned. That helmet looks like it's going far or forward much too far. It's just me being weird, I think. Head is on a series of joints that snap when it's looking forward, can look up that much, can look down that much. Arms are ratcheted. You can't hear it, but I can feel it. There is a series of ratchets and swivels going on here that's just really nice. Swivel at the upper arm, bend at the elbow. There are two little elbow bends here, but if you pull this bottom one too hard, you're going to break it. Fist is on a series of swivels and ratcheting wrists. Yes. There is ab crunch going on here. We've got 2 points of articulation for the ab crunch. There's torso articulation. Then there's a nice big kick forward and back for hi-ya action. And there is a click here at straight down and then in and out. It feels like there's a ratchet, but it's not. It just stops there and then clicks into place there when going straight down. Thigh swivel. Then the knees bend over 90 degrees. The bottom knee is ratcheted, which is weird. There is swivel at the shin. And then the foot articulation. You've got side to side, and you've got a lot of side to side. Siege could learn a thing or two. And then ratcheting forward and back. Oh, that feels so good. Trey's head sculpt is very good. Now, I've seen some pictures of other head sculpts of the original Rangers. Specifically, I think it was Billy that looked awful, but this looks really, really good. It's very close to the original the original actors. They were, in fact, triplets. The figure comes with grabby hands, but they can easily be pulled off a la SH Figuarts. Okay, I lied. That requires a lot more force than I thought it was going to require. While I would love the figure to come with more hands, the only other set of hands you end up with, or you get, are closed fist hands, which is fine. I kind of would like some karate chop hands, though. The power staff that the figure comes with works well. I would have loved there to have been a replacement for the top so that you could close the power staff, as opposed to having it in its open attack form. Not a big deal. My only real complaint about the figure is that the power staff is super floppy. I do not like the soft plastic they used. I would have preferred it to be harder plastic as opposed to this. It's not the end of the world, though. I don't know how well you could see it, but the actual staff is already starting to bend, and that was just for me taking it out of the box. And that's what I was talking about regarding the actual material it was made out of, or it is made out of. One word about the box and the packaging. It's all in there super tight. It is not going to fall out unless it is pushed out by your hand. Now, the last gimmick or last accessory it comes with is this lightning stuff. There's nothing in the directions about how to put this on at all. In fact, the figure doesn't even come with directions. So there's that. So I'm kind of guessing you just have to slide it in on the bottom, this hole right here. So just kind of slip that over. Whoop! Uh-oh. So I kind of got it. However, it just kind of sits there, and you kind of have to futz with it and maybe hook it into the hand guard or guard here. And, just wiggling it a little bit, and it just falls off. Not a big deal. I would have liked there would have been maybe an actual mounting point, or maybe inside this mesh, just like a little clip that you could clip it on. Not a big deal, but it is a little bit annoying. I've got to admit, this whole set is great. If you are jonesing for a Gold Ranger, a Zeo Gold Ranger figure in your collection, pick this up. You will not be disappointed. Again, I purchased this over at the Hasbro Pulse. I believe it is available over at the Big Bad Toy Store, though I'll have to double check that. Even if it isn't, I will include a link to the Hasbro Pulse, and I will include a link to BBTS if they have it available. So folks, let me know what you think of this Ranger down in the comments. Be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Baltmatrix, and I'll catch you next time.